So this is what it's like driving to the Laurel Highlands before everybody smells bad. Actually, something already does smell. Who was that?
What are you missing?
What's that?
What are you missing?
I thought I was missing a sock, but
Are you missing a sock?
not anymore.
You need to borrow socks? I got extra socks.
I'm good, man. Thank you, though. As you can see, I've got plenty of socks here.
We are here at Laurel Highlands on the north end. We're going to hike it in reverse order and getting ready to start our trek. 5 days, hopefully.
Yep.
Off the trail back down to Ohio. Just got a ride in with the Wilderness Voyagers, and thanks to them for giving us a ride up here to the north end of the trailhead.
Awesome.
And hopefully the weather cooperates with us today. We got a 14-mile day today.
That's on the books. Yep.
Yep. All right. See how it goes?
Yep. We'll see you on the trail. So we've only just begun. Coming up, I guess I gotta guess that camera indicates that the scenic view would be the one created by the power line cut.
The man with the kilt right down there, sporting the kilt in style. He's even got his tick gaiters on. All right, so we've got about 4.25 miles in. Already hit the high peak for today, I think. First few miles came up about, what was it, 1,200 feet?
Yeah. Stiff climb.
Woke you up if you weren't awake already. Supposedly there's some decent weather coming in about 2 p.m. today, maybe 3 p.m.
Define decent.
Definition of decent, something to note.
Noteworthy.
There you go, noteworthy weather coming in today at 2, 3 o'clock. Trail today a little wet, but it's not bad at all. It's not, I mean, I wouldn't call it muddy, it's rocky. A little bit slick here and there, but it's a decent trail.
Grudge and Mooch passing mile marker 65 on the left side of the trail. And right here is the first of the blue blazed side trails. This one going off to the left to the PA Route 56 shelter area. So This is what an intersection for one of the spur trails looks like on the Laurel Highlands. We got really nice blue blazes over here on the spurs, and then on the main trail, the yellow blazes going off. Good signage. So once again, a really well maintained trail in that respect.
Lunch stop at the PA 56 shelters. Sitting here, beautiful stream, nice little footbridge. Got some fresh ice cold water out of the stream, all filtered up. Got the nice tent site up the spur trail over here off to the right. Grudge and Mooch up there in the campfire ring over by the shelters. Life is good, man.
Very good. We have about 9 miles to go, and as I said, just walking in here. So just real quick lunch we're getting under in our bellies, and then we're gonna head on out. Gotta head back uphill. I don't think we realized the hill that led into this camp until we were about halfway down it, thinking, oh, I gotta hike back up.
I'd forgotten that too.
Yeah, well, that's all right. But about 10 minutes to get back up to the trail and hit the trail, and about 9 miles to go. And weather report update is
looking like heavy rain this afternoon, right around the 3 to 4 o'clock hour. Could start as early as 2 and change, but scattered heavy rain and thunder shower activity. So we'll just use caution, move safely, move quickly, and likely get wet.
You never know.
Nope. Cheers.
We're up here on the high point, past the shelter. This section of the trail is beautiful. Little thin ferns everywhere. Nice trees. You know you're on the high point of the ridge, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Nothing like getting out and getting a little trail therapy. You know, really sets your mind right and gets you ready for whatever's next in life. So hopefully you'll get on the trail soon.
So we are at about mile 6.5, coming up on mile 7, past the 64-mile marker. Just walking into another power line cut here. I got X and Mooch out in front, and Grudge and I are coming up behind. Getting a good look at this weather condition now. We're out of the trees, and yeah, just scattered cumulus, otherwise really nice skies. Man, the breeze up here is fantastic. It's really helping because it is hot and it is humid.
Man, there is just hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of acres of these ferns everywhere. Different types of ferns. Beautiful time of the year to come see the trail. It's still rocky everywhere, but it's worth it.
It is a beautiful day. We still haven't had the first couple sprinkles of rain, but after lunch threw on the pack cover just in case, if the rain's going to be as heavy as they say it could potentially be, then just an extra layer of protection just in case. But doing well otherwise. Still having fun, and always loving the adventure.
feels good. Get 62. So maybe we get down to 57 today for mileage, and we are getting ever so close. Weather's still great, trail's still great, and we'll get there soon. We just figured out this is a whole new section of trail. See the brand new fresh yellow blazes. Trail used to be up to our left on a road, and now it looks like it heads along the west side of the hill, of the ridge. So, sounds like we got maybe a little more weather headed our way. Still moving along. I think we're down to about 5 miles, maybe 4 miles to camp. It is still a great day to go hiking though. Looks like we have, as Mooch put it, impending storm. Right, Mooch? Are you not answering me? You don't like that name?
The skies are turning rather dark once again. Constant rumble of thunder in the distance as we make our way south. Actually, I say thunder in the distance, it's more like the not too distant foreground. Yep, it's here. Hang on tight, kids. I'm putting my hat and everything back on. And buddy, is it getting dark. It's not even 4 p.m. yet. The low light conditions are entirely a result of the impending weather. I think this one's gonna actually come right over at least a part of it. But to be honest, we're very fortunate. The truly nasty stuff has been tracking west to east, but north of us all day. Motoring on under rain gear and getting her done.
So as you can probably hear, we are in the middle of a thunderstorm.
Yeah, the weather got us. Short of mile marker 58. I got X Factor back there in the woods. You can barely see him. Looking back down the trail behind me, we got Mooch and Grudge, and we're all hunkered down. There's just enough lightning activity right over us. It was raining really hard. This is actually let up a little bit, and the lightning moved in on us, so we immediately stopped, dispersed, and got down on the ground. So we'll wait this little one out, and then we'll continue on to camp for the first night. Got plenty of daylight, so it shouldn't be a problem. It's gonna be there a little wetter than we thought.
Just wait it out.
So we're clearly back on the move again. The worst of the thunderstorm has passed. We're getting another shower here, pretty solid downpour, but the lightning and thunder seem to have moved off. The worst of the cell is gone. We're just getting some more rain.
There's a reason why you're seeing the captain and myself wrap this up in the Demon and not on the trail.
What is that reason?
Well, the reason is that as you saw in the video, sort of rain and inclement weather, we got to camp and I was tired. I'm not going to speak for you.
The real reason, we could go on and on about this, the real reason is we're a couple of newbies at this shooting and composing videos. Yes.
We own that.
We were tired. It was rainy. There was a lot of other stuff to do to try and get set up for the night, but we're also kind of rookies at this, so bear with us.
My iPhone, so I've been shooting video on my iPhone, and it is waterproof, but interesting enough, because of the amount of rain, I think the rain got inside the little microphone hole, and you'll hear on some of the clips, it sounds like I'm in a tunnel or a hot tub or something. I don't know.
Or
it's
underwater?
Horrible. Yeah, underwater. And in fact, some of the clips you'll find out on day 2 are just non-existent audio. So there's probably 20 minutes of the best filming you would have ever watched had no audio to it. So we apologize for that.
Great viewing, not so great listening.
It's like a bad dub of a foreign film. I don't know.
Going into camp at the Route 271 shelters, the four of us we bypassed the parking area and the water hydrant there. And as a result of all of the rain, the stream that runs through the 271 shelter area was running freely. So we were able to filter all the water we needed for the night and even get everything filtered the next morning that we wanted to water up with for the hike out right there in camp. So we ended up kind of deviating from our original plan. The other benefit of having all the rain is it was just a beautiful night, really foggy, misty, and just really gorgeous night. I mean, not going to do any stargazing, but
you'll see in the next morning, Captain had a great showing of the stream that we got to filter water from and the rest of the camp. So
we had 2 shelters reserved for the night. X and Mooch grabbed their shelter. They elected to just use sleeping pads and sleeping bags. Grudge and I, in our shelter, used the tent body from the new Big Agnes Tiger Wall UL2 tent. I think in the end, it was an unnecessary step. But
I didn't see any bugs.
No.
It was the whole ridge, no bug issues whatsoever.
We were good for the night.
Yeah.
There was nobody else in camp at the Route 271 shelters that night. The benefit being, we went ahead and used a third shelter as our sort of dining area. We used camp stoves to heat up water, and dinner was provided by Grudge. Grudge has an absolutely outstanding recipe for spicy Thai chicken and noodles that is a DBT favorite.
It's an icon in and of itself, and it's a legend. Maybe one day we'll get him to share the recipe, and we'll put it below. So it's definitely worth it. You'll want to have that on the trail.
Yeah. Temperatures are really comfortable. I slept really well. Yeah. So
after a long day of hiking, I don't know when you don't sleep well, but
that's true.
Yeah. We were just looking at preview of day 2 video. Don't have it done edited yet, but most of the video that you're going to see on day 2 is most of our just hiking. It's pretty quiet. You get to the whole nature scene.
Why is it so quiet in the morning?
Well, it's quiet because my microphone on my phone wasn't working, so you don't get to hear me ramble on and give you some trail logic. But the video really has just a lot of great nature scenes, all the rock formations as we walk through that, the streams. As much as the thunderstorms and the rain really came down on us and it got us wet, it really gave us the opportunity to walk through some amazing topography with little streams that you normally wouldn't see that high on the highlands running. So every single area where there was a bridge, there was running water underneath it. It was gorgeous. We've been on the trail before, and it's never been like that. So it was amazing.
A lot of places where there were no bridges, there was running water. So tune in for the day 2 video as we go from Route 271 shelters to the Route 30 shelters. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell.
Right about there.
Right about
Just
there.
over there. Yeah.
And we'll see you tomorrow on the trail.